what up, people? Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for this beautiful, crappy Thursday and you choosing to be here with us. I'm Freddie G, aka Mad King. I'm with my two hosts. You might know her from somewhere. We have Felice Cat. Say what up.
She waved.
Hey,
She waved
they're
for the
not here
audio
yet, but
people.
they coming. They
That's
coming.
fine.
Keep
If
coming.
we build it, they shall come. And we have the one and only Dre, aka BK Brawler. What's
They should
poppin'?
be here now. Slowly. They said stop, drop, and shut it down.
All right, so Dre, how you feeling?
Good, man. I'm kind of disappointed in myself. You guys know I was hyped today to go see the Demon Slayer movie and then realized that I looked at the wrong fucking day. And it's for next Thursday. And so I'm like, I told my son to get ready and everything. And then I come home and I'm like, oh crap, son, it's not today. I like looked at my son, it told me look at my tickets because something fell
Hi.
off and I couldn't.
What
So
up, crazy
crazy
sadistic
eight.
and crazy eights? Nice for you
Yes,
guys
I
for
have
joining
two
us.
crazies. I have a C and a K.
How many crazies do you need though?
I need all the crazies because I'm a lot to handle.
All right, so this is good. People are coming from your stream, so maybe tell us about what you were streaming a little bit.
All right, so they could not hear the craziness in my voice. Funny. Oh yeah, that's one is senior cheeks and one is sir cheeks. Because I said that they'd have to do a challenge, a ramen challenge for me, where they'll have to keep their life out because it's hot ramen, so they'll lose their cheeks, their butt cheeks on the toilet.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was streaming Dead by Daylight, having mic issues because I don't know if you guys have you guys updated your PS5 yet?
Yeah. Automatically. I
Okay,
didn't even know.
my shit is like yeah, street meat. I call you street meat crazy because you cheat on me. So my my controller is not playing my audio with my headset, and but if I go to settings, I can hear myself talk for some
Did you
reason. So I
update
don't
your
know.
controller?
Yes, it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked voice wise in a game since then. Yeah,
Weird.
that's where I'm at. And specifically when I played Dead by Daylight. I don't know about Call of Duty because I was talking earlier, but I didn't pay attention to if anyone was listening to me because people don't listen to me in Call of Duty anyway. But for some reason, yeah, I know people are assholes. But for some reason, Dead by Daylight because I'm streaming and it's like nah. And get this, the only way that they heard me was when Crazy with a C, that's senior street meat, when he literally put himself in party chat, not in the game though, in party chat with me, and they can hear him through my stream, but not me. What the fuck is that?
Yeah. PlayStation's winning right now. Seems like just every day is another PlayStation issue.
No! Yes! Oh, the update also for the hard drive, which happened the other day, now says it recognizes my hard drive because you know I had hard drive issues, but now it says we don't use your hard drive.
They should have specified that.
Wait, no, but it worked when we got the systems.
Oh, so they want you to spend money on their stuff.
Well,
It says that's being
they didn't
supercharged
come
or
out with
something.
and they didn't come out with anything yet, but they did make it in a way that they do want us to spend money on their shit when it does come out. Because yes, you can now place PS5 games on, play them from off your hard drive. So it's
Wait, it's
funny.
what's the point in that then?
So I guess like if you don't want to have to completely delete a game, now you just
Oh,
like
you
say
got the
you don't want to
finagers.
delete Call of Duty, just put your Call of
Egg
Duty
rolls.
on the hard drive, and then when you're ready, transfer it back to your system, which would probably be faster than just playing faster than deleting and having to re-download that game.
Yeah. All right, cool. So I haven't run into any issues with PlayStation, but before we get into game news, something special happened today. What I know Fleece Cat cares more than I do.
Of course,
The Resident Evil showcase for April.
yes, which I'm sad about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry
so
guys,
there's
we're
some,
too busy to do a live react to that.
but life happens. Like we say, we're all grown here. We all have crap outside of this. But yeah, we'll try to be better next time. But like Dre, did you see? I know you said how you feel about it. I know you said it was a little shorter than you was expecting.
Well, they told us 30 minutes. And then next thing you know, that shit was like 18 minutes. Where, like Felice said, like fucking almost 10 minutes of that shit was straight up thanking Capcom for their contributions to the video game world. I like the little trailer they showed off. I like the multiplayer. That shit's looking good. Well, no, that
What
not
multiplayer?
multiplayer, not
The
multiplayer,
RE.
the arcade mode.
Okay.
What's it called again? Because they said they reviving the one from Resident Evil. What was it, 4? That's coming out. Was it 5? Oh, police, we don't
Uh,
hear you. You're muted. And then, but yeah, so that's coming back. And I know a lot of people liked it, but honestly, this would be my first time playing it. I never cared for it back then. So
yeah.
it's gonna be my first time playing it. But I posted it on our Facebook page, and a lot of people seem to be excited about that. And yeah, and they announced that demo, which I can't wait. May 1st. Yeah, you can preload it now. Felice, did you find where? Oh,
No, I did not. I gave up on it.
all right, I'm gonna look after we're done here tonight.
Yeah, one thing I was kind of surprised. I was surprised that I was interested in was the Resident Evil 4 Oculus. They're
Oh
making
yeah,
Yes.
Resident Evil 4 VR. I'm like, yo, that sounds
I
dope. I would
know.
love to play that.
PS4.
I could use it.
They're pushing Facebook super hard though. I think.
Yeah, that's people um don't like that. That's kind of the reason. A little backlash from that. But
Yeah.
man, Resident Evil 4 is probably top 5 of my favorite games of our time.
Yes.
So I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to come over to Dre's house to play that because I ain't buying
Optimus
Oculus,
is
We
but
always,
don't go to Dre's house to play that. Dre has all the gadgets.
it's
Let's be real. We might
always
have to
ready.
make it.
yeah. What about you, Felice? Were you anything that stood out for you? Anything you're excited about?
Within the showcase.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
No.
Interesting.
You know I'm a big fan. You know that, right? Like super big fan. I was disappointed. I was severely disappointed because I expected more. And kind of what I was trying to say earlier, which kind of became a topic for me, the fact that literally we had a conversation about do we want to continue this route of not having E3s and having these mini showcases? But when it comes to a point where they start to realize the companies that the showcases are so much cheaper. I mean, granted, they have to pay the platforms to show their shit, clearly, right? So someone's still getting paid. But when they realize how cheap it is to do that and how easy it is to do it at their fucking leisure, I feel like it's like beyond a cop out because then they could just give us dumb shit. Like, okay, yes, it's important to thank the people who are involved, but the majority of that was just that.
Wasting
That's
wasting time. Yeah.
This is a separate segment, I think, for that. There should be a special. Like, you know how they do the specials where they thank the symphonies, they thank the whatever. This should be. Isn't there a gaming awards but for the creators?
No, they should have just put that
I'm not saying they gotta be credits.
shit
Oh,
at
he
the
has stuff.
bacon at the end.
Oh. Yeah, it should be like. It's not saying that they have to be credits, like in Deadpool, but I think that they should have more content and less of that, or equal. Because I watched the whole thing, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" With the exception of we're coming to DVD, which is why I was playing DVD today. With the exception of that, I was just like,
It
"Okay, I
was
can play
nothing
this."
special. I
There was
think that
nothing. It was
the
worse than
arcade
the other thing.
mode. Yeah, I think the arcade mode was okay, but like how much am I really gonna play that? They touched on a little bit of the trailer. What did you guys actually think about the trailer? It looked
It looked clean.
it looked good, but
It
I
looked
mean, it's
clean
almost
as
like it's
fuck,
showing too
actually.
much now. You know, like this might be the last trailer I
Which
look
we
at.
had a discussion about that too, right? When they do too much.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Did
I
y'all
thought that would
watch
be
it? Anybody that's watching and listening
Oh.
to us?
Yeah,
It's hot.
crazies. What do you guys think about it? How do you
It's
feel
hot.
about Resident Evil?
Remember, I'm taking attendance, guys.
Don't want to be late to class. She'll whoop your ass.
I'm not fighting nobody. But yeah, continue. They'll answer what they can. They're gonna be like, oh
Um,
shit.
Yo, so on Drinking the Game, we was talking about, and you touched on it a little bit today about Demon Slayer, right? You don't
Yeah.
follow?
Oh, Crazy responded.
I don't follow Resident Evil. I don't blame you. It's a fucking
Damn.
mess.
That hurts my
Oh,
heart,
before I-
Crazy. You about to get downgraded.
To what? Where's lower than meat shirt?
No, that's no Michio. Oh
Senior.
wait, damn,
You
you're
got
right.
confused.
Continue.
All right.
Oh,
We forgot to mention the Netflix Resident Evil. They
Oh
showed a trailer
yeah,
for that.
yeah. Nah, it's cool. I feel you. I feel you on that. I feel you on
to
that.
each their own.
But
What did you guys think about the Netflix series? The trailer.
I'm kind of excited about that. What about you, BK?
I think it's going to be a good show, as long as they don't over exaggerate it. And it's 2 years after Resident Evil 4, so as long as something's
Yes.
fucking canon, that makes it better for me. I don't like it when they put all these damn side stories and shit like that. Like the Resident Evil movies that irritated the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
other than that, like since it's gonna be canon, and I like always seeing anything that Leon is in, I'm watching. Like I always watch anything
Thanks.
with Leon because he's the one that seems to go through the most shit. So and all the new shit. It's like whenever some new shit comes around, Leon has to be the first one to encounter it. Other than like Ethan now, who's gonna encounter vampires and werewolves and shit, but
Yes.
Leon is
Yes.
always up that alley. So I think it's
Uh,
gonna be a good movie.
I'm gonna read the chat real quick. I don't follow Resident Evil like that, but hopefully this game lives up to the hype because I don't want to run into another No Man's Sky or Avengers. We can't talk about those because they like those.
Nah, No
Crazy.
Man's Sky became
No Man's Sky.
great.
Yeah.
Like No Man's Sky is near perfect now. Avengers, okay, you could complain about that. No Man's Sky is damn near perfect.
Uh, Other crazy said I'm more of a Left 4 Dead game. They love that game. I can't wait for Back 4 Blood. They love that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did when it came out a demo. We did some live streams on it. It was pretty fun. I enjoy it. It's
Yes.
definitely one of those like chill games, and it's
I
a
tried.
great thing. It's that like it's by the people who made Left 4 Dead, so you know they know what they're
Yes.
doing. So I'm looking forward
Yes.
to that game.
In my opinion, it's Left 4 Dead 3. I mean, I saw you guys playing it. It looked better when I was watching you guys, although I was stuck because my computer couldn't run it. I was stuck in the corner, but I was watching you guys move, and I was like, I'm just fly on the wall, guys. Just go ahead, carry on.
Yeah. So anything before we get into? Oh no. So I was gonna say Demon Slayer. Dre was talking about he has a movie to
Yes.
go to.
Yes.
He's like really excited about it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just check it out. I'm like halfway through, and I talked about it
Oh,
on
so you
Monday.
started
You
watching
finished
it?
it already?
No, it's like 28 episodes, but I'm fucking binging that.
Wait, Demon
Yeah.
Slayer. Wait, just remind me, what's Demon Slayer again?
Anime.
It's an
Anime.
anime.
Wait, I think I watched that whole. It's a new anime that I think I watched the whole anime.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
was you?
Who's it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I watched the whole thing already.
The one with the
With the
Demon
Demon
Slayer guy, how
Slayers?
he's with his brother. I mean his sister, and she's
I don't spoil
She's got
it.
the thing in her mouth.
yes.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that,
That
but
shit. Well, I mean, come on. It's you have to think about lore and the.
but why does
words
the other
coming
demons
from-
don't have anything in their mouth?
Well, that's so that she doesn't bite. That's so she doesn't bite anything.
But we've seen good demons.
Because
in here.
she's bad. I must have froze.
Well, because she's never fed, and she's like a baby vampire. Like, have you watched Lost Boys? Oh, that's before your time. Dre,
I'm like
have you
40
watched
years
Lost
old.
Boys? No, because you talking about shit like you don't. Wait.
Unfortunately, I've only seen pieces of Lost Boys. I've
Okay,
never
I watched it the
watched
other day
whole
again.
movie.
I am a vampire fan. I will watch anything. He says, "Wait, what the fuck?"
So Lost
I-
Boys, Lost Boys.
I'm gonna
The only reference I
I
get from Last Boys was
promote it more and more.
from Us because they reference a
I
lot
just
from that
remember
movie.
the song "Thou Shall Not." It doesn't matter. What is that emo? I can't even tell what that is. I'm blind.
Oh, it's a
Is that a
foul,
card?
like soccer sports.
Because I never watched.
You know
the
what?
movie.
I don't watch sports, so that
That's a
don't
creative
count.
way crazy of using the emo. Have you
I
posted
don't even
that?
watch sports. Yellow. No, don't
Yeah.
give him any points. Anyway, I'm covering that side. So what I was
What the hell are
saying
you
was
talking
that
about? Demon Slayers, yeah.
Demon Slayer. Yeah, I get what you mean though. It did seem a little weird. It seemed like some sort of a, you know how a lot of Asian, a lot of anime. I keep saying Asian anime because now that there are black corporations that are making anime, I don't want to keep saying just like anime, just whatever. So a lot of them have the fetishes with the younger girls. Obviously, she's supposed to be a young girl as
Yeah,
well.
I don't know. I
Things
don't
in their
like that.
mouth, things like that.
Like,
So
I don't
I
need
do
it.
get. At the same time, I do get what you're saying. How it's like it feels wrong. It's so wrong.
I mean,
You know,
at one point
like,
he's like,
I
"Come
thought
over
they
here."
were-
He's like, "Good," and he pets her. on the head.
Yeah,
And like
yeah,
I
that was
get
too
it that like
perfect.
guys that's like a fantasy and shit, but like
Oh
it
my
kind of
God, it's
like
that she lost
I
her
mean,
humanity.
but
So
she's like
realistically,
saving
though,
people's lives and she's like hugging them and like
realistically, ask why people do the uwu thing on their
no,
streams. I mean, I won't judge. That's what
what's
they
that?
do. Oh, nothing. I won't even do it
Uvu?
again. I
You know
said it
too
already.
much.
I know it's a
oh
curse.
gosh.
It's a curse.
But my point, no, in the beginning it made sense, and like, um, sorry, I just got breaking news. Doggy coin went up to 26 cents. I'm about to
Dogecoin?
be,
Dogecoin?
yeah, I'm about to be a
Can you
fucking
stop saying
millionaire.
doggy coin? Because you be
I
confused.
like doggy coin
Wait,
because it's
you
a
have
meme.
money in that?
Fuck yeah.
Basically, it's an emote
Yeah.
now.
I put like
Yeah,
500
it
in it,
is.
so I didn't even look at where I'm
No,
at right
guys,
now.
you're supposed. Yeah, he typed what I said in the chat. Crazy typed what I said in the chat.
Mhm.
All right. Well, my point is, I get in the point. I'm hoping that like it comes off of her because as hopefully like it grows because she
She
seems
can
like a
control
badass
herself.
in the show.
Oh my gosh, she's so good. Like she keeps getting fucked up. But you know when she gets like really. Oh, sorry. You
Don't
know
chat
what?
too much, yeah. But yeah,
Yeah, I
so
just
Dre, I want to
realized.
say thank you for
It's
putting me
like
onto that.
quiet.
I
Oh,
binge
welcome.
watched it, and tomorrow Friday, so we have Winter Soldier and we have Invincible. So
That's me
two
putting
more
Oh
on.
yes,
shows.
Invincible. I'm loving
Oh,
Invincible.
you didn't watch
Man.
Invincible either? Yo, let me let you.
Oh no, I'm
I'm not
caught up
sure.
on that. That shit's amazing.
Oh yeah, Invincible
Right?
was great.
It's so
I'm
good.
even reading the comic now, like just to catch
Yeah,
all the differences. I said, let me start reading the comic.
got my last lollipop.
And
Lollipop.
Biggie tries to check in on me to make sure I'm all caught up.
Who?
Uh,
Eric,
Oh, you call him Biggie?
yo, I
Biggie.
made $140
Biggie.
off a dog
I'm
coin.
gonna need you to stop talking about your coins right now because I'm making
Yo,
nothing.
get in it now, guys. I'm trying to
I'm
help you
still
guys
in
out. You know that
GameStop.
game?
You guys
You know that
didn't tell
GameStop
me.
stocks when that shit blew up? This is the next one, bro. It's
We'll see.
26 cents.
I tell them to wait till next week because on
26 cents.
Friday, all the people that don't know how to play the game are going to start selling on Friday. Everybody starts selling on Friday.
Oh, look at
Guaranteed,
me
it's going to
selling
be
their
a
ass on
dip
Friday.
tomorrow.
Buy the dip. All
All
right,
right,
but
I'm gonna do that.
we get off of
Yeah,
stocks. Can you explain what that UWU thing is?
I just said ooh.
Yeah, okay, so what does that mean? Is that like excitement? Is that
Teach
like
me,
you almost
senpai.
like? Okay, I don't even know what to
It's
say to
enough
that.
now. Do you understand what? Do you understand now?
Yes,
Do I
I
have to?
do.
Okay, so stop
I'm
asking me
gonna
that
do some
question.
Google searches later, guys.
It's like, moving right along. Let's don't ever say that again on stream.
All right. So any game stuff you guys want to talk about?
and the game related stuff.
Not news, but just
Um,
like anything that's like, if you've been
I
watching, it's
wanted
interesting.
to. Oh, I wanted to say that I saw the news of the game that I'm playing. Fuck. I was gonna say Heaven's Gate, but that's a Final Fantasy add-on.
That's so
No,
car.
shit. What the fuck is the game called now? Horizon Zero Dawn. Did you know it's coming to Fortnite? Because Fortnite is the devil and it's like buying everything.
Yeah, the girl.
Yes.
That was actually one of my news topics, but
Yep, I did it.
Her name's like
That was my
that's
new
with the
topic.
A. Oli.
Aloy,
Aloy.
Hello.
Aloy.
Yeah, there you go.
Aloy.
yeah, she's gonna be in Fortnite coming
I give
soon.
that 3 out of 5 net points.
Yeah,
Or Fortnite. Oh, Fortnite. Sorry. For
Yeah.
some reason, when you said that, I said Forza in my head. I'm like, how are they gonna do that?
It could be a driver, even
No,
though
I
there's
was saying like that's
cars.
actually interesting.
There's no cars in that time, but there's mech. So maybe she made a new car.
That's interesting.
And
Fortnite is just taking
it's a
up
big cat.
everything right now.
They're literally like the Walmart of video games right now.
well, that's how they get all that money to spend and lose. Even though they're losing money right now, they get a lot of it.
How
That's
are they losing money? Because of the lawsuits?
Hi, nah. What's up, Danny? Thanks
Hi,
for joining.
Danny!
You know, but
Danny
now they're
Reyes is
losing
how I
because they're
I
all
read
the
that.
exclusive games they've been putting on
Yeah.
Epic Game Store. Yeah, so they've been losing out. But fucking Fortnite helps them stay above ground. So
Mm,
look,
mm.
they got my money, they get my kids' money, which is still my money. So
They get all your money.
yeah, they get
I
was
to
gonna
always
s-
get in my pockets.
I was gonna say, the thing that's worrying in this is that like, how often they're doing it. I think in the beginning it was special. It was like holy shit. Like I
It's
used to
not
play it with
special
the X.
anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in the beginning, it was like I used to get to when they brought the X Men in. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna jump in. I want like Wolverine. I want to like when they brought Thanos in. You know, with the Avengers, and like now it's just getting to a point where it's just noise. It's just like okay, what else, what else, and it's just not exciting anymore.
Yeah. Well, for us, because for fucking kids, it's
But half the
like
kids don't
I
even know
think
who these people
I
are.
know. I told my son, I was like, "Yo, is Aloy in the game yet?" He's like, "Who's Aloy?" I'm like, "Jesus,
that hurts though,
this,
doesn't
this
it?
is
A
this
little
is not
bit.
how
It
I
I
burns.
raised
mean,
you,
not
kid. This is
Like
really.
when you
not how
ask
I
them
raised you."
if they remember Lost Boys, and they're like, "What the fuck is that?" It hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna
It's
say,
like, darn you.
yeah, I don't think she's like. Do you think she's like an official PlayStation
I'll watch
mascot right now?
both of them.
Oh, just for PlayStation, you said?
Yeah, because she's
I
a
didn't see it on the
PlayStation.
Xbox. It only popped up
No,
on
it's only
PlayStation.
because her game is coming out later this year. So that way they're gonna like be it's like a good way to market her. So now these younger kids will be like, oh, now when they see the commercial, they'll be like, oh, mom, dad, that's that girl from Fortnite. Maybe you could okay, you got us that game, so
Facts. It makes sense. Just why Resident Evil
you're muted
joined.
again. Oh, there you go.
It
That's why
says
Resident
Danny
Evil
says
joined.
the demo could be downloaded today for PS5.
Oh yeah,
It
we were
says
just
that.
talking about that earlier, Danny,
I
before
can't
you
find it at
joined.
all. They lied. When you download, okay, when you it popped up. Actually, funny thing is, it popped up like a week ago, and it said that it was the new. It popped up as Resident Evil 8: The Village, right? You click on it, and when you downloaded it, it re-downloaded because I already have the game. Resident Evil 7. So then when you click on it to play it, it pops up in game as Resident Evil Maiden. Like, get your shit together.
I'm gonna have
Is
to
it that
check
hard
it
to
out.
code?
Because I remember when the Outriders demo first came out, it was like a trick to downloading it.
Yeah.
Not like, is it really that hard to code? Like, it said Resident Evil 8. It downloaded the title when it downloaded. It popped up on screen as the app of Resident Evil 7. When you click on it, the game came up as the Maiden. Like, seriously, dude, what the fuck is that?
I don't know. Well,
I mean, I like the fact that I mean, how do you guys feel about like the exclusive demos, like the 30-minute demos you get on PlayStation than everything else? And I just think it's stupid, especially since like they saying that you could stream it. So what's
Yeah,
really the exclusivity behind it?
yeah, yeah. It doesn't feel exclusive, but yeah, Danny, I agree with you.
yeah, because the Maiden demo was the first demo that they put out that we played before when you were locked up
Yeah,
inside the dungeon.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but this new one, I'm gonna fuck around with it and see if I see it when I'm done here, when we're done here.
What's the rush to download it though?
Huh? Yeah, I guess there's no rush. They probably doing it now
It's
because
until
when you
May.
remember when the last one came out, people were having a hard time downloading because the store crashed. So they release it early now. This way they don't have to worry about us bitching and moaning on Twitter about, oh my god, I can't download the demo
Yeah.
again. You
It's
know,
already yeah. I would say just be patient. You got like what almost 2.5 weeks until it even comes out. So
you know.
Yeah, true.
all that stuff is gonna be fixed. Don't stress yourself out. With that being said, let's get into some game news, Dre. I don't have much. I went through my notes. I went through the after week of this Saturday night. Really?
Oh, that's why? Because they said today.
Oh, okay. Definitely Felice would be on top of that whenever that comes out.
Yeah, I'll
Um,
definitely be on top of that shit too. I gotta see. And I hate scary games, but I'll probably stream this one. You know,
with I want to say I didn't find too many game news this week. I went through my notes. I couldn't find anything that really like stood out to me. So Dre, go ahead. Oh, Felice, Scott, you go first because Dre always has a list at the end.
Yeah, honestly, my stuff isn't really that long. It was more or less about my knowledge of the lawsuit with PlayStation and DPD and stuff like that. So I think I mentioned it before, though, right? That initially we thought that PlayStation wasn't they weren't having as many systems in development as we thought they usually would have, and we thought it was because they're like, oh yeah, well the graphics cards are hard to find because of all the production issues, and because everything was delayed. With if you think of politics, that we cut certain places off when COVID happened. So a lot of
Yeah.
stuff was not being shipped here, from our other partners in China or Korea or whatever. But realistically, they're dealing with multiple lawsuits. The one we already knew about from a New York law office, and it was about the dual shock controller, and then they were like, oh, sorry, dual sense, whatever. They never resolved the dual shock situation where the drift was an issue, and the people were saying how it wasn't really fixed, and they're like, well, you can't say it was a fix because it's a new controller. That was their argument. It's a new controller, so it never was an issue. And we're like, no, my dude, it's the same technology. You just changed the color and some other shit inside. It's the same concept. It still has a drift. But now the other lawsuit, which I think I mentioned before, but I don't remember in detail, was that they are having a bigger battle with warranty issues because they're supposed to be switching out people's warranties. And so I already knew that there was a 6-month at least hold or wait on system being sent back to customers. Like, you ship them your system and you'd have to wait for 6 months to get that shit back. So most people are not even trying to ship their shit to them because they're like, well, okay, this shit don't work, but I can just play this game instead. I can just do that, So most people weren't they don't want to ship their shit back and wait 6 months to get their shit back. So with that in mind, they're getting sued for that because they're saying that, and they're also not honoring warranties. So people would be saying like, okay, cool, this is wrong. They're like, oh, well, did you do this or did you do that? They're just like fucking you over. So there are a lot of people who are suing them because it's like a civil suit ethic now.
Yeah. Are you gonna try to join that?
I should, because my ports are broken, my camera don't work correctly, and my controller is fucked. Oh, don't mean to be butthurt, but I just found it. You can download.
Did you say butthurt?
Yeah, he did. Oh, no, he said butthurt.
Button.
I said butthurt. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My brain said butthurt. I was like, that doesn't even make any sense.
Thanks, Danny. I'm going to definitely check it out as soon as I get it.
I'm going to check it out, too. Sorry, I'm reaching for something on the floor. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Because I'm pretty upset about that.
Well, I guess I'm lucky. My controller, I have 4 PS5 controllers, and none of them have given me any issues right now. So I didn't know much about
warranty
that.
issues with the overheating and the people's shit catching on fire.
Oh,
I mean, obviously yours didn't do that, but
they're gonna find ways to get out of that, especially if they see like me knowing when I used to be part of that process. That if you fucked around with it, because a lot of people tried messing with their damn PlayStation before they
the vaping for the Xbox. Oh shit, you stuck again?
even sent it in, and if Sony, yeah, I'm back. My bad, connection tonight. But yeah, I'll say I used to deal with that issue, but when people would unscrew something and all of that, you lost your warranty.
I think that's stupid.
Yeah, but
I think if you buy something, you should have the right to open it.
Mad Queen, not gonna lie, I usually don't bug out until my PS5 stuff doesn't work.
Yeah, I was a good reason to bug out. You spend 500, and I spent $700 on that shit.
I spent almost $800.
Fucking $1,000.
Yeah, so you might.
And I warranty through the store, and I can't even redeem that because they have no systems.
I think also they make it so difficult for those warranties.
Oh, my wife just watching this episode. She probably he spent $1,000. What?
You see how we said that me and Felice didn't react because we just expected it. We just of course he did. It was we heard you too. We just of course he would spend $1,000. It's that sounds about right.
That sounds right.
Right now I'm just sticking to Game Pass, trying to get a new apartment. I'm not trying to spend too much on games right now. Although I just bought me another Xbox for my son. So,
Xbox what? Series?
Series S. I bought him an S.
Okay.
I bought him an S. So
yeah. You're a good father because
I
My
know
Nope.
he
kids be
has
playing
no
the
idea how
N64,
good he fucking
Game
has
Boy
it.
That
Color.
kid.
I'm like, you had to
Nope.
work your way up. You started from the
Nope.
bottom like me.
You gotta
You get
come with an
the
Xbox original.
Pong.
You gotta
Yeah,
know what it's
Xbox.
like to struggle.
I have all those systems too. I have the OG Xbox. I'm eventually when I get my man cave, I want all the retro consoles. So I'm building it up now. So I have all those stuff somewhere.
See, the thing is that
Um,
not all games are cross-platform play between Xbox. So, like, he has the One X, but we can't play certain games with each other when he's on One X and I'm on the Series X. And if it's not split screen,
it's funny. You sound like me trying to convince my wife that I need to buy something. It's like, babe, you don't understand. This crossplay doesn't work. I need it because it doesn't really work that way. Please, I need it. I need it. It's like, okay. So it's just funny. I sound like you. No, do you think, bro? You're a gamer
yeah,
dad.
I
That
got
comes with
to.
the
Yeah, so
territory.
like I'm paying for his Game Pass account, and he's not utilizing it. And so the best way to make him utilize is for us to both be on the same level, you know. So I got to get one for him so we could. I got to get him into Outriders and all that shit. Like, so I have somebody to play with. Now that Mo is out here for the week, I have nobody to play Outriders with. So I need another player.
Man, I can't. I can't. You're funny. She said, I think that's me. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to them because they know they should be
Um,
here.
yeah. So the thing about the whole drift, go back on the news, the whole drifting thing, that's
Yeah,
a gaming ride problem because the Nintendo Switch has the same problem, and I think they're being sued for the same
they,
reasons.
they are. But when you say you're gonna fix something and then you make a new system and you have the same issue, you pretend like it's a separate situation. When you're
No, I
like,
get
no,
that,
it's still,
but I just don't
you
remember
know,
this being an issue on like the older gens.
I don't either. You think it's because they made the controllers like they're
Cheaper.
like less trunk? Yeah. That's okay. That's even
I
easier
think I
than what.
saw, yeah, I saw a video and they opened it up and they're like, the stuff they use to build the controller is just cheap, and maybe because they were in a rush to build it and just like trying to find the cheapest
Well, they always make sure
products.
the cheapest products possible. Because, like,
Yeah,
think about cars, right? When we used to have cars back in the days, like those old cars that my grandpa used to drive when he was riding down the thing in his Cadillac, those shits were like tanks. They were metal on metal on metal. The things we have now are fiberglass. They're less expensive. They're cheaper to make. Also, they put more money back into the auto industry because they have to make more. The businesses, like the mechanics, have to fix it, and yada. So yeah, if you get away with making that shit for cheaper, less efficient, and charge more for that shit, then yeah,
yeah,
business is business. But it's fucked up. It doesn't help us. It helps them.
true. I agree. I'm sure. I mean, I could rant all day about this shit, but let's not.
I do too.
John, what else you got, Felice?
It was that. It was the we mentioned earlier about mostly it was my views on the Resident Evil showcase, but it was initially my hype for it. But now that I watched it, it's no hype. I'm very disappointed. It was that. But yeah, that was pretty much it. There was one more thing, but I can't seem to remember. But if I remember, I'll bring it up. I'm pretty sure Dre's gonna mention it, and then I'll remember.
Yeah, real quick.
Because
Crazy said,
Dre literally said part of it, my thing. He was like, "Oh yeah, that's I said that too," and I was like,
yeah. I was gonna say, Crazy said that the PlayStation One controller was a great controller because it didn't break easily. This
"Yeah, I
concept
used
is
to
a
flash it with my
brick.
cousin. I used to flash it with my cousin. It was like a good weapon. It's like a frisbee, and then it should still work."
I mean, they don't make them like they used
Right.
to.
Yeah.
What do you got, Dre?
Me? Oh, you don't got nothing?
Nah,
Oh,
I'm empty.
you don't got nothing.
I
All
got
right.
I got some stuff, but it's nothing interesting.
They gave us the price for the new Yuffie DLC that's going to be coming out for Final Fantasy remake. It's going to
Was
only
it
be $20. You know, it comes
only
June
$20?
10th. $20. So, which means to me, it's only going to be probably like 2 hours of content, maybe tops. But I'm not. I feel like that's a way for me to get back into fucking Final Fantasy anyway. And I think everybody's going to purchase that shit. What's $20 when we're spending $10 every month on Fortnite? You know, probably even more, you know, and all these other games are fucking playing like Call of Duty and their season battle pass and all these damn battle pass. That's the new fucking loot box fucking battle passes. But
I remember now, but I'll Okay.
But yeah, so yep, that content's gonna be $20. I don't think they gave us like how long it's. Yeah, they didn't give us here how long it's gonna be, so I just like assumed it's gonna be like $10. They did add Ryu and Chun Li to the Power Rangers fighting game. I don't know if anybody plays that right now, but I played on the Switch because on the Switch on the Stadia
Stadia.
with my
Yeah.
son because it was a free game, so I got that on there. It's a cool game. My son whoops my ass. I haven't been able to beat him yet, but he's always used to playing fighting games. I just join in. But he gets so tight when I'm able to learn how to play, like when we're playing Naruto or Boruto, and I take him down. You know, even Dragon Ball Fighters
What? Unless you have
he
the
hates it. Or
PS4.
if you do, you get the DLC free if you
I think he's
upgrade
talking
to
about
the
Final Fantasy.
yeah Final Fantasy.
Oh, I was confused. I was like, what's she talking about? I don't wait. I don't think that's the thing though. Is it?
Mhm.
Maybe. Crazy seems like he knows his shit.
Yeah, I think he's right.
I mean, that
I
was
think he's right.
crazy. You cheeks always knows
Hmm
the shit. All right, I'm
hmm
gonna hold you to that.
I'm
If
sure.
they
I
don't,
think he's right. If you buy, yeah, if you just buy the full remake, you probably just get that. Shit.
Anybody gonna buy that DLC day one?
you Yuffie
I will.
for Final Fantasy? Are you asking?
Yeah.
Do you not know me? Do you need to show you my tattoo again?
I believe you. I wouldn't. I guess I just
I
watched
wasn't
your stream.
asking you. I was talking to them. I know, right? Yes, I will buy it day
Oh
one.
yeah, and going back to the Aloy news, actually well, I was talking about how Epic is making money off of these characters. Sony actually gave Epic 200 mil for Aloy to be in the game. 200 mil.
200 what? For a code?
200 mil.
For a source code?
Uh,
That's
not
all it
for,
is.
for
Code.
yeah,
It's such a stupid
Fuck.
thing. But the thing is, they're paying
Thank
two
you.
million. How much you think Fortnite's gonna make
not
off of
2
this?
mil, 200 mil.
2 billion?
200 million.
200.
2 billion?
What? 2 billion? Nobody said no billion.
I said billion.
Not billion.
No, she's
200
saying how
million.
much Fortnite's gonna make.
Thank
Oh,
you, Freddie. Freddie speaks Kiama. Sorry, feelings
no,
cat.
I said they're going to make
This is like
200. Sony is giving them 200 million.
Yeah, and the question, and I asked, how much do you think that
Oh,
Fortnite's gonna make from it? And she
right,
said
you
two
know,
oh,
billion.
yeah, yeah. Oh, it's because she's been glitching on my screen. That's why I so like I haven't so,
It's a lag.
yeah,
am I glitching on you too? Freddie?
Not really.
yeah. It's my internet. My internet tonight is wilding on me.
It's questionable. It's all good.
Why you hit that guy
I
and choke
think
him out?
I think the fact that Fortnite is paying $200 million, they're expecting
That's
double or more in revenue. There's no way you're paying 200 million and
Wait,
not trying to break even at least.
Horizon needs to come out for a minute though. It's supposed to be set for right now.
Yeah, I don't think
But
people are gonna like go for it. I just don't understand that.
I think they're gonna get like kids are buying Master Chief. They don't know who Master Chief is. They're getting
People know who
Kratos.
Halo is.
And they get us, like me, who not even playing Fortnite like that. I went in there and I said, I'm buying Kratos, I'm buying Master Chief, I'm buying Ripley, I'm buying the Alien, I'm
Yeah,
buying Predator, like because
but
I
you're
know
not
that shit.
buying the banana guy. You know, you're not
Yeah.
buying the cat lady. You know, you're not
Who's
buying
the
that
banana?
shit.
Who's the banana guy?
You're just a banana guy. That's all he was. Like, mm.
From
Crazy
Neil,
Eight
yeah.
says it's like getting 2B from near. Unfortunately, Crazy Eights, I never made it far in near automata. I hope I'm saying it right. Near automata.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay. So his point
exactly.
is, yeah,
Exactly.
I guess because people have problems.
Mhm.
Donate to the
Oh, Nier
local
Automata?
cause.
I didn't like Nier.
What you got, Dre?
Now, so like, all right, so we got an update to PS5. We brought it up earlier, so I figured we might as well throw out everything that update came with today. So now you could
Bullshit.
do
Bullshit.
PS4 and PS5 players can now share play. So even if you have somebody, that's the best part to me. Like if someone's
Yes.
in your chat room on a PS4, you guys could they could see your share play your PS5 game.
That
Um,
is
yeah, and then other than that, oh, what's the other news? What's the other news? Wait, I had it all here. Oh yeah, of course the hard drive issue now, being able to store
That's
your,
right. Yes, yes, my faithful minion. Yes.
and then of course the storage, being able to store games on the hard drive from PS5, but still not able to play them, so it makes no
Nope.
real sense to me. Um,
Yes.
and then I think that was like the two major updates that they really came about. Oh, you could also adjust individual participants' volumes in group chats,
Okay,
which
that's
I
cool.
like because I have a lot of loud cousins, and I would love to just
Yes. Mute
instead of
them.
them being mad at me for muting them, I could just lower
Oh,
their volume, which is good because when I'm
that
all
is
my
nice of
cousins
you to do.
are playing like 2K at one time, and I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't want to hear your 2K banter while I'm fucking trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh. So it's good for me to be able to just lower them because my cousins get mad that I'm muting them when they're trying to talk to me.
True.
Um, you can even organize your library now, even better. And then you could also finally allow updates to pre-download automatically in the background. Provided developers enable that feature. So
Yeah.
that's everything that came with that update. I don't know. Well, I guess we spoke about it already, so I guess there's no big conversation to have about it and shit. But I know something that is a crazy conversation to have is
Yeah.
Valve trying to get Game Pass on Steam. Like, how would you guys feel if fucking Steam gets Game Pass, yo?
That
That
would be fucking wicked.
I.
yeah.
What up, Ben?
So
Ben
Ben's
Hyoko? Questionable.
Thanks for
I should
showing up,
probably
Ben.
put the whole thing
I don't know
on.
how. I mean, honestly, it's. I mostly play on PC now. I crossed over to that. And Xbox has their
shame.
own little app on it, so it's like I don't
Yeah,
understand the whole point of adding it to Steam, other than just like it being in the same place. But like, I have no like, what's the point? But
I don't
I
know.
like the
I guess just
idea
to
of it.
build your Steam library.
True.
Yeah, you said that's right.
No
You
one
said
ever
that
does
right.
that.
Yeah. Oh, I said you're right.
I feel like something inside is happening right
No,
now.
she
Oh,
said his name correctly. And he's saying
oh,
like
okay.
nobody ever does it.
Oh, all right. And
One
for those
second.
that are listening to this podcast for the first time through audio, this is a live podcast. So you're
Yes, for
probably
sure.
wondering, like, why are they just getting off topic and talking to random people? So this is a live podcast, just so you know. I gotta start saying this at the beginning of every podcast, so people know that they're about to get into like a live show. So we won't always just we. If you join us though, you could talk to us
How can they join us, Dre?
Sorry, guys.
directly every Thursday night. Game Pass on Steam would be some monumental shit. Enough,
Share if
I know
you
they
want.
should know already by now. But yeah,
Um,
adding it to Steam, yeah. I guess you're right. Like if there's an Xbox app on the fucking PC already, I guess it just stops people from having to open up more than one app to play certain games. And
Yeah.
now you get your Halo on Steam. Now you get your Forza on Steam. Like all of that shit could be inside your damn library,
I
other
wonder
than just
if
yeah. Mhm.
I wonder if they open it up to Steam, if maybe the Game Pass will get some like Steam indie games. That would be just for the Game Pass.
I
So I'd
think
be
that's something
interested to see that.
Microsoft will be smart enough to fucking inquire about. I really
Yeah.
do think that's something they would inquire about. The best thing would be if it actually did come to Switch. Then I know I'll start playing my Switch much more. Like I got this Monster Hunter Rise, and I had to buy a new Pro controller just for it because I'm just like I can't play this shit on the little screen. Like I keep thinking about Monster Hunter World, and I'm just like this I need the feeling of Monster Hunter World. I can't play this on a little screen. I need to play this shit on a big screen. I need to play this with a regular controller. And my two pro controllers got that drifting issue, unfortunately. And you know me, I'm too lazy to go and just, hey, where's my money back? Or hey, repair this and send it back to me. I'm just gonna go buy another one because I'm lazy as shit.
Yo, that game came out and like I haven't heard shit about it. It's weird. I thought like people because there was a lot of hype before the game came
I know
out,
I
and
haven't
now it's
even
just
talked about it
dead.
on a drink of the game because it's just like I haven't put enough time in yet. I
Yeah.
need to put some damn time in. So now I got my controller, and I'm gonna put some time in. But every time my kids are home with me, they want to take over the Switch and play Mario. That's 3D World, and Bowser's Fury is all they want to play right now. So we'll see though. By next week, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna attempt to. I'm gonna attempt to.
My second floor neighbors, because there's only two apartments in the building, got locked out. So they came upstairs. I let them in. They would come out the window onto the terrace.
So
That's
you
what happened.
helped break into somebody else's house. How did you know they're the neighbors? They just said that.
Yeah, that is crazy. And she don't even know their
I
real
was going to
neighbors.
tell
And
you to
she
let
just
him
helped
go
them
first
break
because
into somebody's
he was
house. That was funny. Now at least we know when we go to her crib, we can just
Yo,
pretend we're
I'm the
neighbors.
neighbor. Help
And
me in. Don't
yeah,
mind the
every
mask. It's
person's house
COVID.
on the floor.
No problem.
All right.
I think they live there. I'm not sure.
But
That's fine.
continuing with our gaming news, though, um, the God of War creator, I guess I don't know if this was straight up he slipped up or he just decided to come out with this. He says that Sony is working on a response to Game Pass. I don't know if we spoke about this already or
Was
not.
it PS? Not PS Now. Was
Oh,
it
police.
PS?
No, PS Now is definitely not a response to Game Pass. Most definitely not.
No. But what do you think a response would be like?
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm
Wait,
asking you,
wait.
what would you like to see
Remember
as a
the thing
response?
they just did? Remember that thing they just did? Granted, they regurgitated. Hey, stop! They regurgitated new the same games we already had, but there was like play at home. Isn't that what that response was?
The thing about that, it can't be that's not a good response because that play at home bullshit is like we discussed this plenty of times. That's just all the free games we got already and
Yeah.
regurgitated to us for those people that are too lazy to go add shit to their library or always forgetting that there's free games every month. Like you have 30 days to get on your PlayStation for 5 minutes and just say add to library, but yet there seems to be people out there who
I use
never
the app.
could just add all these damn games. Yeah, even in the app, yes. And on your app on your phone, you can add it to your library, so you don't even need to get on the PlayStation. So for people to keep getting excited over these games that they're adding to this play at home bullshit, it's nothing people like us who just remember to add to library or we bought all this shit already. If they're gonna go up against fucking Game Pass, boom, launch a PlayStation Pass, put God of War on there day one, put Horizon Zero Dawn on there day one. Give us something that we're not gonna get anywhere else. Or relaunch Dino Crisis and put that shit on there. Like we need
Oh
big.
yes, yes. I need Dino Crisis in my life.
Like we need big.
I
So
guess my thing is I don't think Sony will ever do that.
mm,
No, because yeah,
I think
they're
that
like the second worst than Nintendo.
yeah, I think that's too stuck on how things used to be. That I think that's the problem is like they could never adapt and just go with the times. It's always holding on to like
no, the way
some
that's Nintendo's excuse. They can't go with the
no, just
times.
I mean yeah, but I mean Sony's like Flea says Sony's not that far from Nintendo the way they do things.
Yeah, and Sony doesn't want to like Microsoft has the money. It's just the thing is back in the days they didn't spend the money like they spend it now. Now they're just like, you know what? How can we beat PlayStation? Let's show them that we got more money than them. Fuck them. Let's just spend more
Shit.
money. You
Thank
know?
you for reminding me. I'm gonna do that right now.
Yes. Yeah. I guess Freddie keeps looking at his phone, so he's peeping at the
Yeah,
dot.
don't buy the high, buy the dip, guys.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
high
gonna
right
dip
now?
tomorrow. It's
Yeah,
definitely gonna dip tomorrow.
So don't buy it right now. Got
Yeah,
it.
no.
Fridays
Great.
people start
Remind me
selling.
tomorrow.
They're gonna start
First
selling their
first thing in the
damn
morning. Yeah,
profits. Yeah, they're gonna sell their profits in the morning, and
it's
and
at
it's gonna
27
get
cents right now.
yeah. So they're predicting it's gonna get to $4
Yo,
supposedly.
I bought it at 5 cents.
Yeah, I bought and
Really?
sold, bought and sold, bought and sold. Like I just decided to drop another five on it yesterday. I was like, all right, let me just put another five and not look at it. But
Yeah,
All my
anyway,
stocks are red.
so yeah,
that's
mine
fine.
too, except for that one. So obviously I'm not gonna look at it. But yes, but back to the Game Pass story and shit. Well, PlayStation and shit. Yeah, they working and being behind closed doors with PlayStation. I know for a fact that they don't got the budget to keep up with what Microsoft is doing right now. I know for a fact how many times we bitched and moaned about them spending money on certain things. Hey, what do you guys feel we need to do to make this better? Every idea we threw out there.
Uh-oh.
We don't know if they always blame the American market for why they don't spend money. Because apparently people over on Sony products than we do here in America.
It's
So,
loyalty.
But
People
they
have
have more
loyalty outside.
items.
mm,
Don't
but
they have more items? They have exclusive items that we don't have here?
yeah, like yeah, well, at least in like Japan and stuff, they get more over
Well,
there,
for
But
instance,
in like
I
Brazil and stuff,
I've gotten several games that I had two different girls that I dated at, let's just say, a different time, um, and they brought me back games from different countries that they don't even have here. Oh, sorry, camera.
yeah,
So like, granted, I don't understand what the
nice.
fuck they're saying,
That
so I
looks like
can't
a
even.
Yakuza. That looks like a Yakuza game. Like, what is
This one,
that called? Do you know the name of it?
I don't know what they're saying. I don't speak this language.
I
I don't know what
thought
they're
you
saying.
Does it say
They're both
Capcom on it?
RPGs though. What? No, one says Spike Chunsoft, which I think is supposed to be like a Ubisoft or something. I don't
Like a
Probably
Square
know.
not.
Enix game, like a Final Fantasy.
And the other one says Seto.
Yeah, they definitely don't make games out here. I would have
Well, that's
known.
another thing
Oh,
though.
sorry,
Like,
Sega.
yeah.
Oh
So
well.
yeah, that might be in the universe.
hmm
So, and this one's good. This one's fucking real. It's so bloody. It's so bloody.
It looks like a good one.
I can't get past the beginning though, because the guy asked me questions that I get fucked up real quick because I don't know what he's saying.
All right, another last thing. Well, one of the stories I also want to bring up. Last of Us is getting a remake again.
So,
Again. Like instead of Sony or Naughty Dog, Sony and Naughty Dog create a new fucking. Oh shit! Okay,
What?
it's 8 gigabytes to the Resident Evil Village demo.
Did your name Porta Potty? No, it's
Porta
Uh,
Party 86. Yo, it should be a
What's
Porta
up,
Party
Porta
40,
Potty? Thanks for
420.
Porta
joining me,
Potty.
man.
Oh, it's Porta Party 69.
You
You
know,
missed the opportunity, man.
yeah, but that's Danny. Okay, he got all
Come on,
right.
daddy.
Thanks for jumping in
No.
on two different accounts. You
Porta
know,
Potty.
but yeah, The Last of Us is less than like 10 years old. Like it's less than 10 years old. Like the game came out in 2013, and it's already getting a second remake just for PS5. Like, how excited are we gonna be? Like, as gamers, I know we're probably still gonna check out how it looks on the PS5, but why?
I
Why are they doing this? Like, it's only
Because
been eight
the
years since the game
I
came out.
understand.
it fits everything else. How many fucking Skyrim games you have? How many
Okay.
Well,
I was
no,
gonna
but
say
at
that.
least Skyrim's been out for like more than 10 years.
how many Resident Evil 4s? How many fucking
Hey,
just
Also,
like
way more than 10 years.
no, but like the thing is like
No.
this is the norm now. That's my point. It's like this is what it is gonna be now. It's like people
Because
are
we
making the
allow it.
same game because people keep buying the same game. It's just what it is, you know. I think is it needed?
Porta Potty,
Okay.
I like you. I love you, Porta Potty. You're a great person. You got a future ahead of you.
What did
Yeah,
he
for
do?
those of us who are just listening,
Download
sometimes
the Resident
people
Evil.
get excited over things around her, like her TV screen.
I
You
have
know,
ADHD. It's a real issue.
No, cause my bad. I thought you saw that when we saw that.
I know.
Yeah, I thought. I think it's just gonna be the usual. So, is it needed? No, I don't think we need another fucking Last of Us. Is Last of Us better than one? Better than two? Yes. I'd rather play Last of Us remake than Last of Us 2.
But this is Last of Us remake part two. You know, like
Yeah.
it's like a second fucking remake, and we already got it in like 60 frames per second and all that shit. It's just
When
like
was the
why?
first remake of the Skyrim made? Wasn't the first remake of the Skyrim shortly after the first
Yeah, that's what I'm
Skyrim?
saying. And they just kept doing it
So,
and doing it and doing it.
to Freddy's point, it was less than 10 years. So They're not doing anything
Grand Theft Auto
different.
5
Thank
again,
you.
a
Then that's
remake after
fucking
remake
weird.
after remake.
Was it 360? No, it was on
Well, we didn't get a
PlayStation.
remake for Grand Theft
They just
Auto
kept
5. We
putting
just
it on
got
the
a
new
port.
stuff.
No,
We
it
just
came
got
Yeah.
out on.
ports.
No,
There's a
Grand Theft Auto
different
5.
a remake and a
Oh,
port, two different things.
No, but
wait,
as I
when
think
was it?
that but they did a port, but they made graphical improvements to it.
Yeah, but this
Because there's
remake, they're adding like more stuff to it.
I know,
You
but
know?
like we're like arguing like details. But the point is like this
It's the
is like
same
what
shit.
they do. You know,
Yeah.
if anything, this is worse because they're dumping like more money than just copying the code and onto another system.
I just want to read the chat real quick. Oh,
That's
hey,
solid.
Khaleesi. Khaleesi, well, first of her name, Mother of Dragons, was Mother of Dragons, first of her name, Breaker of Chains. What's up?
Yes.
That's in the house, obviously. You know, we never even said what we're drinking, guys. I'm drinking Bacardi Gold. What do you?
I'm
I
just
know you're
drinking some
drinking beer.
moonshine.
I can't. No, it's Bacardi. They're like super chatty today.
Exactly.
Porter,
And Uncharted
said,
4, yep.
I would rather have Uncharted. You know what? I thought that Uncharted was going to be remade really soon because of all the hype they made around the Lost Legacy.
That was a remake.
No,
Are you
Lost
talking about
Legacy.
4?
No. But Uncharted 1 needs a remake because I hate Uncharted 1.
Well, they did that when they did Uncharted 1 through 3, didn't they?
Well, they made
Yeah.
it graphically better, but I want better mechanics in that game.
Well, you just want a new game then.
That
No,
game.
you were the problem, BK. This is why
No,
I know he is. He's like
Bro.
justifying it. He's like,
Yo.
yes.
they need to bring back a few series like Midnight Club. You know what? They need to bring back.
Midnight Club, yes.
Was it something Dub Edition? What was that? Midnight Club? Was that Dub Edition?
Yeah, that was the last
They
one.
need to bring back Carbon. That shit with the fucking skirts and the cars and shit. They
They need to bring back SOCOM. Remember that shit?
fuck SOCOM. So yeah, they need to bring
Rainbow
back
Six Vegas. Can we get something like
Yeah.
that? Something tactical or something different?
the last
You guys
one-
want the same goddamn
I don't
games
want
over and
that
over
Rainbow
again.
Six.
Naughty Dog
I'm trying
should be
to find
working
different
on Jack and Daxter right now. That's
No,
what they should be
nobody
working on.
wants Sly Cooper.
I want to play Jack and Daxter. You need to go.
Sly Cooper was whack. I hated
Sly
Sly
Cooper
Cooper.
was the shit.
Sly Cooper was whack, man. I don't know what was the hype around them Sly Cooper games, man. Them fucking games. Was
I don't remember
whack.
that. Oh, he said Splinter Cell. What else do you guys want to bring back, chat? What else?
Splinter
do you
Cell
guys want to bring back?
definitely needs to be brought back, like on some real shit. Cause I need my spy game shit. Ain't no more Metal Gear right now. I need my Splinter Cell back.
Aren't they remaking another game? I actually pulled up something recently about the 10 most anticipated remakes. You already know Prince of Persia, which I'm not excited for, which I thought was gonna be amazing, but it's trash. They're remaking like Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, Gothic, which I don't even remember this game, but it was a Nordic acquired. Sorry, it was a THQ game because you know THQ got Dunzo, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're bringing back that. They're bringing back Nier, which someone said that earlier in the chat. Nier. They're bringing it back on Savior of Sapphire's Wing and Stranger of Sword City. I don't even know what the hell that is. Some other game where it looks like you're in the office. I'm not even gonna say the title because it looks stupid. Kingpin, because I keep seeing that all over the PlayStation, but they're not saying anything about it. I saw it on a Fortnite thing, which is weird. Kingpin Reloaded. This literally is Kingpin, like from he's from Batman, right?
Legacy of Kain. I think they're working on Legacy of Kain.
It's not Batman.
I
Is
think
that
they're
Batman?
working on that.
Is that Marvel or Batman? Kingpin.
Kingpin? That's Spider-Man.
Marvel. Yeah.
It's Marvel. I was like, that doesn't sound right. I confused Kingpin with the other guy. Pokemon Snap, because I saw that in the news not that long ago.
Oh yeah,
Pokemon
two
is
It's
weeks
coming
from
out
now.
soon. Yeah.
That's coming out on the last
Yeah,
the
System
30th.
Shock remake is
Yeah.
happening. Scott Pilgrim, well, you already know about that.
That already
That's why they
came
did
out.
that. I know. Yeah, I know. And then the most anticipated one is some game called Braid Anniversary, which looks like how the old RPGs look.
2D
Where they're like turning-
platformer, yeah, side scroller.
Yeah, which is coming out. Yeah, PS4 and PS5.
Oh,
on
so it's
the
not a
anniversary.
remake then. They just shaking it because that's an Xbox game. So
Well,
they
it
just
says
put it on
PS4,
PlayStation.
PS5.
Yeah,
The anniversary
so
edition is coming in.
so then Xbox is making more money off of PlayStation again.
Yeah, and other thing about Xbox I was gonna say earlier, which I couldn't remember what it was, but you know how we're like, okay, well, PlayStation came out with like not even a lot of exclusives because I know we complained about that shit. They hear like little bit of things, right? But we were waiting for the Perfect Dark, and we're waiting for Xbox, the Fable 4, the Everwild, and a bunch of other exclusives. But it's saying that even though they said they're going to be releasing stuff this year, realistically, like the Forza, for instance, not Forza. I said Forza. They're not releasing that shit this year. It's getting pushed back. Which I mean, come on, we kind of knew that, right? These are going to be pushed back into possibly next year. It's not ready for the Xbox Series X or S. I don't even think Halo, obviously, even though it's being released later this year, but they said currently it doesn't have. They don't know for sure when.
Yeah, we're gonna get Halo this year. They don't want the shitstorm. They don't
Yo,
want the
I know,
shitstorm.
but like they're
for
trying
the
to compare
party,
themselves to the Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and the Demon Soul that came out on PlayStation. They're trying to compare themselves to that in reference to what I'm saying. So like, oh, this is the bad news because the console's biggest exclusive games aren't coming out when they said they're coming out.
well, yeah, I agree. It's frustrating, but I think we had this conversation a couple of podcasts
Yeah,
ago.
we
And you're
did.
like, because you're like, it's a pandemic, and like, at this point, everything's getting postponed, and at this point, I'm not surprised.
Because of
It's
us.
almost
Like I
expected,
keep
so it's
yelling at
fine.
you people, it's all our faults. Everything's getting fucking delayed because we keep
No, it's
bitching
not.
No one
about
wants
every
to stay
fucking thing
home.
we
Stay
see.
home.
No, it's not that. It's because we bitch at everything we see nowadays, and now everybody, all these developers are scared to let out their games with one little mistake. It could be, oh my god, there's a crack on the door in this part of the game. They're gonna bitch about it. Let's delay the game 6 months and fix that crack. Like people just look for anything. The game's getting review bombed just because people didn't get to play a certain part of the game at a certain amount of time into the game. Like that sounds stupid to me. Like it's we're doing too much right now. We're doing too much. I just want my fucking games, man. I give you my fucking game, patch it later. Don't give a fuck how it comes out. If you
Oh
care,
man,
your problem. I'm gonna spend my goddamn money now. Okay?
you're
I want to spend my
you're
goddamn money
crazy.
now.
So, and what other than gaming are you okay with that?
Huh? And what?
Like you say, you're okay with buying a broken product. So, what
Yep.
in other aspect of your life you're okay with that? A broken car, a broken refrigerator, a broken
That's stuff
TV.
that could kill me.
Sorry.
The
Put it
video
Broken
games
away.
are
TV
gonna
can't
kill
kill
me.
you. What do you mean? So it's
A
okay if you
broken
go to
car
Best
could kill
Buy,
me while
drop,
I'm driving.
you
Like,
drop,
That should kill your wallet.
you know,
yo. But like that's the problem, and that's why we're suckers. It's because we're allowing these fucking mega corporations to fuck us over, and there's people who's like, you know what? Go ahead. Here's my money. Go ahead. Here's my money. Nothing's gonna fucking change. So like,
well,
you
then
know
we
what?
need to boycott Nintendo before we start telling people to delay their games.
We work hard
Boycott
shit.
Nintendo.
Let's be real. We
Nintendo is
work
the
hard
true
shit.
culprit.
You
As long as
need
they see that we gonna keep giving Nintendo money for the same shit over and over again, they gonna be like, then they gonna give us money for the same shit and the same broken
stop
shit over and
buying
over
it.
again.
But we
We
need to
can't. We
have.
won't. It's
We
the age of
can't.
nostalgia. It's the
Nah,
age of
nah.
nostalgia. That's why we keep getting all this shit and we
You
all
can't
keep
be a
buying it.
revolution. You can't like run a revolution, the gaming industry, and then keep doing bad habits. I think we gotta like really understand
Yeah.
that like we have the power, and we gotta like use it. I mean, like honestly, those games are not going away. Nintendo's gonna put a $60 game. You gotta buy it. Maybe buy it in a month. Maybe wait a little bit, just like to prove a point.
Me and that word wait doesn't mix. It just doesn't mix. I can't wait for shit. I can't wait for shit. I'm so impatient when it comes to games.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm sorry. That word doesn't apply to me. I can't.
And then we're gonna be this vicious cycle, of the same
I
shit. So
know. I know.
whatever. I guess it is
Maybe
what it
this
is.
world needs less drays. It needs less
Thank
drays.
you, Porter Potty
Yes.
86 for the follow. We see
And
you.
he also brought up, oh yeah, oh yeah, Last of Us 2 did get delayed, but I feel like I don't even remember that game getting delayed either, though. Like I feel like we've had it for so long now that I forgot it even got delayed. And even when these games get delayed and shit, like Outriders got delayed, and look at the shit it's in right now.
It's still
Like
shit.
it's like it's no guaranteed a delayed game is gonna give us what we want, but at the same time, people keep saying, "Oh, I rather a delayed game than they give it to us broken." But the first thing gamers do when they get a fucking new game that was hyped up And delayed is look for everything about it that's broken just so they can throw it on the internet. Look, they
I don't
delayed the
think gamers
game
do that.
and this shit is still fucking broken. Came out. Yes, the fucking crossplay wasn't working as much and all that good bug
I
shit.
haven't gone
But
back on it. Has it gotten better?
yeah,
Has it gotten
they
better?
put
Has it
out a
gotten back
big
on it?
No, it
update
hasn't.
today.
It's gotten worse.
It got worse, but they put
It's
out a
gotten
big
worse.
update today. I haven't played it today, but they put out. But I lost the character already. I lost my trickster, which I'm pissed
What?
off about.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
changed
my
stuff
character
away?
got wiped. My character got wiped.
They're like, no, Dre, it's your fault. You be telling people about our
Yeah.
business.
So now I'm a technomancer. But I love my trickster. But they just like people were actually complaining that their tricksters are too OP. And so now they fucking like lowered the amount of damage your tricksters could do. And I'm just like, what are you
Like
complaining
Destiny,
about?
when like Call of Duty, we're like, the DM, whatever was too
Yeah.
hard.
And
Well,
it just
that's different
it's
because people cheese on fucking Warzone. So, but like I
I was
understand,
looking
like
for
on a PVE
Cold War.
game,
yeah,
like
it's a
Destiny, and
PvE.
like
We're not
yeah,
playing
it's not hurting nobody. Let it
against
be.
each other. Why do you character kills mad
That makes
fast?
someone in the face to be happy. That's how I feel about it.
Like
Yeah.
you can't please everybody, I guess is the gist of the story. So like put out your game when you said you're gonna put it out. Whatever people are bitching about, put your patch in and let it be. And just don't play the game until the patch is out. You know.
Remember when games came complete? Nowadays we've gotten used to wanting more. That's that when wait,
They
is
decided
that
to
before?
drop DLCs, which is true. Which is true.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, people are always gonna complain. Like no matter what happens
Facts.
in the game, people
Facts.
are gonna
Well,
complain.
let's like keep it 100. Like games were fucked up from the beginning. Like there was glitches that were just, and they just became part of the game. Is this been? Is
Remember
this like
Listen
this
to
was a
Twitter?
fucking
You stuck
feature
in the
now
cave?
because we didn't know about updates? But like games always came out broken and fucked up. We just fucking dealt with it. Now we're in a society where we don't like something, and this is to Dre's point, which I can agree that we go on our social media and we bitch and complain about it. But at the end of the day, games are $70 now. And if I like
Yeah.
buy a game and like I log in and I can't play it, I'm gonna be pissed off. So
Hey, I
I
can't
get
complain
both
because
sides
we
of that.
playing that shit on Game Pass. Like,
Who gives a shit? I'm still spending money on it.
yeah, we
Xbox ain't paying me to play their
You're right.
games. I'm still paying
You're
them. I don't
right.
give a shit. Like,
You're
yeah, it's
right.
$50 is a great deal, but I'm still giving you my money. And COVID's happening. So you know what? Like, nah, like I'm giving you a service. Don't fuck it up. That's it. But I get what you said. I think social media could be like review bombing a game because especially people who haven't even played the game and just like hating
yeah.
on it. Yeah, that's stupid. And that shouldn't be
They do
allowed.
the same shit with movies. Remember the rotten potato. That's not potatoes. Rotten Tomatoes thing where they just were bombing movies before they came out just because they didn't want to see a black actor play the character or a woman play a certain character or
Yeah,
whatever. You know, it's what
it
we
is
live
what it
in.
is.
And you said it before. You said cancel culture, and I think that people need to understand that there's a difference between cancel culture and just not agreeing with something.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
And
I don't
being
agree that my game shouldn't work.
so
Yep.
we'll see how it goes though.
Do we
Let's
have
hope
any
that things get better.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we're wrapping up, guys. Do you have Dre just went off? Dre just went off on his little rant. Fleece, do you have any rants in you? Give the people what they want. Come on, yell at somebody. Or let some like neighbors come in and open somebody else's door.
Does anybody in chat have a question
Everybody,
they would like us to answer, or for any one of us in particular before we go?
Yeah, any
yes.
questions, you guys? Any topics you want to talk about? We're
Look at
wrapping
that!
up.
Epic just sent me a message that Aloy is now available in Fort.
Oh yay! Let me get off, guys. Bye.
I need to stop. I need to stop with that.
Bye.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be a question to us directly, but if is there any topics that you guys want to hear us discuss in the future? Anything that you want to see us do, like say, like speak on in general. I mean, we are all about the network. You guys are a network. That's why we are called Gamerish Network. So if is there anything that you guys want to say or us to talk on, or even when we have our guest appearances, which we involve the network,
We
clearly
got
you
a
guys.
question right now from Danny
Oh,
for the
oh,
potty.
oh.
You
Good
guys,
question.
I've answered this before. Do you guys have a rest mode issues with your PS5? I do, so I just turned mine off, which sucks. Um,
Yeah, I've had that issue. It
I never
stops.
had the issue.
Me either.
Like we
What's
put
the
in rest
issue? Is
mode.
that like it's just you put in rest mode, it doesn't turn off, or is it just like does it still not does it like turn off but doesn't download in the background when you turn it off? Because if that would suck because that's like the best thing with these new gen is like just being able to download shit off. Yeah, yeah. So that would suck.
Oh no, I didn't have that. My issue with the
Yeah.
rest mode was when I put in rest mode, um, when I went to go turn it back on, it would. That's probably why my hard drive doesn't work. Speaking of which, corrupt your data. Yeah, that's probably why my shit don't work. But when I put in rest mode, when I went to go turn it back on, it would come on, but then the screen would be like the lights would be like blue. I can hear it starting, and then like there's nothing's on the TV, and then it would like turn blue, and then it would like you see like I call it digibytes because I think it's Digimon when they transformed. Um, don't laugh at me. Anyway, so it would do it on the screen, and then it would go to another screen that said that it was an error, and it was in slow mode or safe mode, and it would have a bar to go to 100, and it'd be stuck, and I have to turn it off, unplug it for 10 seconds, plug it back in, and then eventually it would go back safe mode, but then the bar would fill up, and then it would start off, and it would like, well, you had an error. Do you want to report your error? And I'm like, bitch, just work. That was, but it stopped doing that. It stopped.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Crazy Eights would like to see us playing more games together. Yes, you are correct. We need to
Yeah.
fix that problem.
I play with
We're
Crazy all the
all
time.
we're all on like crazy schedule. That's the only reason you guys don't see us on games together all the time because like everybody has their own like outside of Gamerish Network, we all have like a crazy shit going on in our lives, behind closed doors and between me working like 2 shifts a day and then when I come home, I'm just like, I just want to play a fucking one player game lying in my fucking bed right now. And Freddie and Geek Physique, they do the Road Company, and sometimes later in the days, it's like, man, I just streamed earlier. I want to see you and fucking Felice right now. And it's like, and Felice has her stuff going on, and she's always on the socials. And when she should be streaming with us, she's there in everybody else's stream, watching them and supporting. So it's just like all of us got all this
I just
crazy
gotta
shit
say,
going on,
I'll let
but we're
him use
working on it.
excuses. Let's get what the people want. The people want us to play games. We'll find some time for you, crazy. We got
Yeah,
you.
we're gonna make a
We did.
schedule to start
Yes.
playing together. We
Yes.
gotta make a schedule to
But
start
don't be
playing.
coming don't be coming me with no BS games like that game that you got me playing right now. That's hella garbage.
Look at crazy about to have us all fight each other now. Look at this. You started trying to be.
I'm just
Um,
saying. I'm mad about that
Kim
game.
says Kim Tastic. What do you mean by microtransactions?
Oh shit.
What?
Wait, what? Yeah,
Probably
what are you
what
talking about?
what we think about it. I think it's stupid, but I think that like I rather deal with microtransaction in the sense of like pay $5 straight out for something than loot
Oh, I hear an
box.
echo.
Yeah, it's
I don't
fine.
hear it.
All
I'd
right.
rather do a loot box. I'd rather not do a loot box. So I'd rather pay straight out first for the money than do loot boxes. How about you, Joy?
Yeah, when it comes to microtransaction, it all depends on how good the damn game is. Or just like we said, like give me a season pass or a monthly subscription that's gonna benefit me. Like I play Elder Scrolls Online, I paid a monthly subscription for that because it benefits me in regards to being able to pick up unlimited items and never running out of space and never running out of crafting space. And like I paid for a banker because I want one. I don't want to have to travel to a town for a bank, so I paid for a banker to follow me around. I paid for a house in the game, a big ass mansion for me and Mo to put all our shit in. Like Mo is benefiting off of me and fucking Elder Scrolls and shit. But like Fortnite, I pay a monthly fee for that shit, but that's mainly because that's me and my son's main game to play together. So I always want my son to know that even though he plays more than me, Daddy could just buy everything. You know, he could just buy everything.
You're like straight up
Yeah.
an issue, Dre.
Daddy got you. Daddy will buy
Like
it for you. What you want, baby? What you want?
He needs to
Pointed.
go to
Oh
like
man.
a
I like
gaming
that
rehab,
one,
man.
Yeah. I wish there was a gaming rehab. I would love
Because
to just
man,
infiltrate
you're like
and just be in there
that
like,
J Light, what that Star Wars meme, like you was the chosen one. And it's like you're just like everything that's like bad for games right now, man.
oh man, I just know it was an addiction. Like I told you guys, like when I was younger and my parents wouldn't buy me something or they didn't have enough money for it. I said, when I get older, I'm gonna make enough money that I'm gonna buy whatever the fuck I want in the gaming world, and no one's ever gonna be able to stop
You
me.
were big mad when you were a kid. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yes, like, and I can't even say that my parents didn't buy me a lot of games and stuff,
I'm
because
sure
they
they did,
did,
but you
you
remember the ones
know.
that didn't buy you.
But I just remember the times when it's just like two games came out today and I only could get one. Now that I'm an adult, six games could come out today and I'm buying all six. Like
Real talk though, you sound like a brat when you were a kid.
yeah, no, I wasn't even a brat. That's why I got it. Cause I skipped two grades in school.
Oh,
I
you
did
was
all this
well,
shit.
okay. You were
Like,
a big kid then.
yeah, I was a smart ass, and so because video games didn't ruin my life, they bought me what I asked for, but I only could get one at a
Aw.
fucking time. So that sucked at times. But it was good. There was that one Christmas, my dad shipped a box of games to my mom, and inside of the box was like 12 Super Nintendo games. I'll never forget this Christmas where I'm just like, oh my god, there's 12
That was the
fucking
best.
video games in here. Like I'll always remember that moment and how special my dad made me feel as a kid. I was like, damn, no one will ever probably get presents like this. It's crazy.
That's dope.
It was crazy. Yeah. Hence the game addiction, guys. Hence the game
Yes.
addiction.
So it's your dad's fault, is what I'm hearing.
Well, he is the one who bought my first console and then regretted
Yep,
it.
yep.
So
Serious.
he regretted it ever since because it became a very expensive habit, which he thought I was just gonna sit down once a week, play, and then never touch my games again.
You need to
But
tell him. Dad, it's not like kickball. I'm not going outside ever again.
yeah, so that's it. That's a look into Dre's life, guys. For those who just like, here he is again doing his ranting. But yeah, that's I
Yeah,
guess all we have for today, huh?
Yeah, I think
that was
so.
actually quick.
Any unless you guys have anything you want to say, anything chat, anything before we bounce. Just want to say thank you for everybody showing up.
Yes.
Um, you know,
Much love. Much
this
love.
yeah, all this support is just gonna help gamers get better and better. And definitely like with the feedback, like Felice touched on, like if any topics you guys want us to touch on, anything you want us, like playing together is something that we wanted to, we know we needed to do, but like seeing it that you guys are asking for is definitely gonna be higher on our list of things we got to do now. So thanks, just keep that feedback coming up. Um,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. All right, Fleece Cat, close us out.
Hey yo yo yo. No, I'm joking. Um, um, yeah, thank you so much, guys, for coming through. Thank you for the raid train. Thank you. I was supposed to say that. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the support. I do
Right.
hope that you like what you saw. Yeah. Don't repeat that. Don't repeat that. I do. Yes, meet Shield in the house. Thank you for being the only crazy that stayed.
No, thanks,
Um,
Shop for Crazy for us, because he showed up today in the morning on my streams.
I
He's been
know.
with us all day, so thank you,
He
Crazy.
knows. Literally, we play a game together. That's why he is now a mod on my channel. Police chat, obviously. Whatever.
We got you.
So literally, like, he got my back. But thank you so much, guys, for showing up for us. I do hope you like what you saw. I did put some links in the chat. If you haven't seen them, I can post them. But pretty much, they're just us and our streams. Literally, all of our socials. Please follow us. Please like. Please share if you need to. If you like it. Obviously, if you subscribe, subscribing is free on some platforms. But yeah, I hope you can come back again to our next podcast and be part of our network.
All right, guys.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. See you guys on the next one.
Peace, people.
Peace.
I'm gonna run.